guys! Today I'm taking you to the world's top influencer academy, where some of the biggest names on the internet got their start.
The reporter went around interviewing each student. Everyone was buzzing, waiting for their moment on camera.
So we've met all the students, and up next...
Wait, there's still one person left.
Huh?
That's me. I stepped out slowly, feeling super awkward.
Do you even need an interview? What kind of influencer doesn't have a single follower?
Hi, I'm Grace. I'm 18, obsessed with content creation, and currently studying at the most famous influencer academy in the world. Don't forget, like and subscribe. On my very first day, I was stunned. Everyone here looked like they came straight off a magazine cover, but the vibe wasn't exactly friendly. I scanned the room. Only one seat left, way in the back, next to a guy napping on his desk. I walked over and gave him a gentle tap. Mind if I sit here?
Do what you want. Just don't bug me.
Okay. Not friendly, but at least he didn't say no. The result of the first test was a total flop. Everyone got a decent number of followers. I was the only one stuck at 0. I knew I had to step up big time. One afternoon, I passed by a classroom and saw Amanda and Freya filming a bag review. Just listening to their script, I could already tell something felt off. I think the script could hit harder if you tweak a few parts.
Who asked? From advice from the worst student here.
She flipped her hair and walked off. People really didn't think I had any talent.
What parts do you think need fixing?
It was the first time someone asked for my opinion, and honestly, it felt kind of nice, so I gave it my all. To make it pop, try adding a bold slogan like not just a bag, it's a mood. And don't forget the hashtag TikTok made me buy it. It helps with the algorithm.
I'll give that a try.
2 days later, I was eating lunch alone when Freya sat across from me. Her face lit up.
Grace, that video you helped with, it went viral. I gained almost 1 million followers in just 2 days. And now some bag brands even use my slogan in their ads.
I'm really happy it helped. We were still talking when Amanda walked up.
Grace, I'm sorry about how I acted. You're actually really good. Could you help me with my beauty review script?
Weren't you just trashing her the other day? Now you need her help?
It's fine. I'm not mad.
See? She's chill about it. Why aren't you?
There's a trending glow up challenge right now. You could work your products into that. It'd be perfect. And boom! Amanda's video took off too. After that, Amanda and Freya became my first friends at the academy. I helped them film, write scripts, basically everything.
Come over after class. Help me shoot my new video.
Ignore her. Come hang out with me today.
Oh right! I forgot to mention they literally never get along.
We're having a nice moment and somebody just had to ruin it.
Who are you calling somebody?
Gee, I wonder.
Then suddenly, Freya lunged at Amanda. Amanda didn't hold back either, and soon everything turned into complete chaos. Guys, why don't the three of us just hang out together?
In your dream.
In your dreams.
Even though my two besties were rising stars, I was still the most invisible person at the academy. I kept practicing filming videos every day. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Grace.
That voice is boring. Your style is outdated.
It was Ryan.
You could post 100 of these and still be invisible.
Don't judge me.
Just speaking facts. If you don't change, you're never gonna stand out. Haven't your friends told you this?
His words stung, but deep down, he wasn't wrong. Right then, Amanda and Freya popped out of nowhere and stood in front of me like bodyguards.
Stop picking on her.
Then they pulled me away.
Don't let him get to you, Grace.
But he kinda has a point.
No way, you don't need to change. People will love your simplicity. Oh, come over later. We need to fix the script for my next video.
Nope, she's helping me first. I haven't posted in 2 days.
Sorry, I'm really tired. I just want to rest.
Fine, but don't forget to help me later, okay?
Same here.
They walked off so fast. That's when I realized neither of them really cared how I was doing. On the way home, I froze when I caught my reflection in a fashion shop window. Maybe Ryan was right. Maybe I did need to change. I stepped inside and picked out a few outfits.
That one's hideous. Try something else.
Ryan, what are you even doing here? He didn't answer, just browsed through the rack, then shoved a dress into my hands.
Try this. It's one of the top trends this year.
It was just a change of clothes, but somehow I felt like a completely different person.
Seeing you here, I'm glad you understood what I meant.
I want to improve where I fall short.
Need a hand?
I realized, yeah, his mouth could be savage, but his heart was actually pretty sweet. Thanks! Ryan pointed out what I'd been missing in my old videos.
You gotta highlight what you want people to remember. Add emphasis there. Don't keep the same tone all the way through. Play with volume and pacing. Keep viewers hooked.
Thanks to his help, my new videos finally started gaining traction. Follows, comments, likes, they all shot up like crazy. From being totally invisible, I became one of the most talked about students at the academy. Even Amanda and Freya were shook.
You look so pretty these days.
Long time no see. You free later? Help me shoot a new video?
Sorry, I've got plans this afternoon.
Can't you make time for your friends?
You're seriously being so petty right now. So without me, you can't film anything on your own?
They stormed off. Clearly, Tick, I used to think they were my besties, but maybe they just saw me as free labor. For the next test, we had to work in pairs and submit a video. Scores would be based on engagement.
Grace, about the other day. I totally overreacted. We're still besties, right? Want to team up?
You should pair with me. Our video would definitely go viral.
But I'd already made up my mind. Sorry, I'm teaming up with someone else. I walked straight to Ryan. Want to partner up for the test?
I'd love to.
The next morning, I was shooketh when Amanda and Freya dropped a video slamming me publicly.
I only saw Grace as a true friend, but ever since she got famous, she's been trying to cut us off.
And honestly, I think she's copying my content, like you can totally see. Similarities in the script structure, editing angles.
What the fudge? I was speechless. Their lies spread like wildfire, and the internet turned on me fast. Then Ryan called.
Grace, are you okay?
I'm gonna expose them.
I'll help you.
I dug through all the old script drafts I'd written for Amanda and Freya, compiled clips from past videos that I had shot and edited ages ago. Then Ryan handed me a USB.
This might help.
I opened it and, holy guacamole, behind-the-scenes footage. While I was out here adjusting scripts and setting up shots, those two were glued to their phones and touching up their hair. Where did you even get this?
I was just practicing camera work and, caught it by accident.
The footage was solid proof. I pulled everything together and made a video called The Invisible Girl Steps into the Spotlight. It became our project submission. The video blew up, people switched sides, they saw the truth, and finally, my work was getting real recognition. That day, the Academy held a ceremony to honor top-performing students. I looked around for Ryan, but I couldn't find him anywhere. While I wasn't paying attention, I accidentally bumped into a classmate. Her coffee slipped out of her hand and a few drops splashed onto my dress. I rushed into the bathroom to clean up the coffee stain. Once I finished, I grabbed the handle to leave, but the door didn't budge. It was locked from the outside. My chest heightened. Hello? Someone please help me. Then I heard voices behind the door.
Think of this as your lesson for betraying us.
Their footsteps faded down the hallway. I pounded on the door and screamed for help, hoping, praying someone would hear. Just as I was about to break down, the door swung open. Ryan appeared like the hero in a movie.
You're safe now. I'm here.
We rushed back to the auditorium. Right as my name was called, I stepped onto the stage, and you should have seen Amanda and Freya's faces, ghosts white.
Throughout the year, along with the daily input from our teaching staff, we've also had a special judge quietly observing your progress, and today, that very person will present our top student awards.
Everyone started whispering, and then, to everyone's shock, Ryan walked up on stage, calm and collected. Wait, what? It was him.
Watching over this academy, I have seen real talent grow, but I've also seen behavior that shouldn't be ignored. Amanda, Freya, you are officially expelled from the academy.
I didn't do anything.
The school has security cameras everywhere. I have proof. You both locked Grace in the bathroom.
With no way to weasel out, Amanda and Brea were kicked out. No more reputation, no more influence. Let's hope that was a wake-up call. Then Ryan turned to me and handed me the award certificate.
From the start, I saw your potential. I wanted to support you, and I was right. You really did shine.
I smiled. The invisible girl had finally stepped into the light. I was invited to speak at a workshop as an inspirational creator. After it ended, I walked outside, and there was Ryan, already waiting for me at the gate. We had dinner plans.
Is that your boyfriend, Grace?
He's just a friend. Don't be weird. I walked up to him, heart racing a little. Sorry about that. She was totally messing with me.
But I kind of wish it was true.
I blinked. His cheeks were glowing red in the afternoon sunday.
Grace, I like you. Will you be my girlfriend?
I'd love to. Hey, it's Juniper the Rhyming Whiz! Ever since I was a kid, I've loved poems. It all started with my amazing grandma and her incredible library. People would line up just to catch a glimpse. But when I turned 13, something really bad happened. my grandma left us, and because of a big business loss, my parents had to close down the library she loved so much. It was heartbreaking to see her special books being sold off. I felt so stuck, sad, and lost without her and the library. Life went on, but one day, I spotted a real gem. My grandma's Coletta's edition book of Emily Dickinson's poems. I knew I had to get it to honor her memory.
Oh my god, oh my god! Mom, Dad, I need to have this, please!
It's pretty expensive. I know you want this because it once belonged to your grandma, but honey, we can't afford this, and you're just 16. Do something fun, like some TikTok dances. Isn't poetry like watching grass grow?
I knew Mom and Dad would never my love for poetry, so I decided to take matters into my own hands. I took every job I could, from mowing lawns like a boss to delivering newspapers. I was working hard. One day, while I was sweating like crazy, Mrs. Peterson, our neighbor, approached me with an offer I just couldn't refuse, to babysit her toddler son, Tim. But I was a bit unsure. While Tim was as cute as a button, his older brother Jim was a handful. We were in the same class, and that dude had a special talent for getting into sticky situations with his failed magic tricks. But beg can't be choosers, so I accepted the job. So there I was, babysitting like a pro, changing Tim's diapers and trying to keep Jim out of trouble. And one day, Jim called for help, all tangled up in chains while attempting a magic trick. I helped him out of the tangled mess, all the while laughing my heart out.
You really need to be careful with your magic, Mr. Magician.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but you know, it's all part of the magic charm. How about being my assistant? Every magician needs one.
One day in the library, I was reading a poem, and Jim looked over.
What's so fast about those words?
Poetry is like a secret language of feelings and thoughts. It's like life in a nutshell, bro. You should try it.
And he did. For the first time, I had a friend who showed interest in poetry, and I appreciated it. One day, Jim and I were hanging out at the basketball alley, and he went to get me some water right. Then something totally unexpected happened. Aaron, of all people, came over to me. I'm not gonna lie, my heart was literally racing with excitement, but what he said next shocked me.
What are you doing here with Jim the Dem? Shouldn't you be with someone like me?
Did he really have to? No way! I was gonna just stand there and listen to him diss my bestie.
Hey, don't call my friend that.
Just look, he's so dumb, he couldn't even figure out how to get water without making a total fool of himself. What an idiot.
Whatever. At least he's not a jerk like you. Off, Aaron.
Once Jim finally returned with a water bottle, he could tell something was up just by looking at my face.
Hey, what's going on here? Is he bothering you?
Back off, loser. Can't you see we're having a little chat here?
She is my friend, if you're both. Sir, you're bothering me too.
That's right. We're a team. So just back off and let us enjoy.
Aaron's face turned redder than a chili pepper at a hot sauce convention as he walked away, and I realized he's definitely not the guy I thought he was. I mean, sure, he's hot, but I should have known better. The dude's got a black belt in meanness. Lesson learned. Next time, check for both hotness and kindness before developing a crush. But the next day at school, when I saw Jim, I was stunned. He had a black eye.
What the? What? Who did this?
It's nothing. I fell from.
Don't you dare give me that. Fell from the stairs. Spill the beans. What happened?
I got into a fight with Aaron.
He did that. Oh, I am so gonna teach that jerk a lesson.
Saying that, I ran to the parking lot where I knew Aaron always hung out with his goonies. And the moment I saw him, I threw a punch at him that left him stunned.
You'll regret this, Juniper. I'll make you pay.
How? By hitting a girl? You're worse than I thought you were, Aaron.
Back off, Jim. It's between Juniper and me now. So, Junie, you think you're tough?
Yes, she is. Want to see how tough she is? Let's settle this with a rap battle. Yeah, I know you've been preparing for it. So, Aaron, are you up for the challenge? 'Cause Juniper destroyed you here, and she's going to destroy you there too.
Bet I will. I'm not afraid of you, Aaron.
We'll see about that. But just so you know, if I win, you'll have to go on a date with me.
No way.
Oh, you will. And if I lose, I promise I'll apologize to Jim in front of the entire school. Fair deal, right?
Bring it on.
As Aaron walked away with his friends, reality hit me hard. I had just agreed to a rap battle with Aaron, and if I lost, I'd have to go on a date with him. While I would have been thrilled about the idea before, Now that I knew Aaron was a jerk, I had zero interest.
Jim, I don't know if I can do this.
Juniper, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. But think about it. The cash prize is a whopping $5,000. We can split it. You can finally get those poetry books you've been dreaming of. And, well, I can. Perhaps get that PlayStation 5. My mom's been denying forever.
His words sparked a glimmer of hope within me. Maybe, just maybe, I could pull this off.
All right, let's do this.
And so we went all in writing and rehearsing like crazy. Aaron and his crew seemed just as determined, and we saw them often practicing at the nearby park every day after school. One rainy afternoon as I was on my way home, I was about to slip in a puddle, but Aaron caught me just in time.
Careful there.
I didn't need you to rescue me.
Even though I didn't want to, we both ended up finding shelter. Shelter under a small roof. And there I felt a bit uneasy. It was a tight space and we had to stand close, making the situation all the more awkward.
I never thought I'd be stuck in the rain with my archenemy's BFF.
I don't know why you think he's your enemy. Jim's an amazing guy. It's you who's a grump all the time.
Just like everyone else. You also probably think I'm just a jerk. Duh. You think you've got it all figured out, huh?
Well, I've got it figured out. That tough guy act you put on, it's to keep others away. You know, you don't have to be a meanie all the time.
Whatever. It's just that things at home aren't good. Everything feels like a mess.
Well, everyone has problems, Aaron. I guess it's time you realize that, and perhaps show people the goodness in you.
You're weird, you know that?
Takes one to know one, I guess. As Aaron and I kept talking, I realized he wasn't so bad after all.
Once the rain finally eased up, we both went our separate ways. But I couldn't help but feel a newfound understanding for Aaron. As the days passed, I saw a new side of Aaron, and it amazed me. One time I spotted him helping a stray dog find its way home, and another time even shared his lunch money with a classmate in need. One day, I noticed Aaron leaving school in a hurry, forgetting his phone. I chased after him on my bicycle and found him at a hospital, sitting in a room and crying.
Hey, Aaron.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? You left your phone at school. Is everything okay? You seem upset.
It's none of your business. This is my mom. She's been in a coma for a long time. I come here every day to see her.
Oh my God. I had no idea. I hope things get better for you.
Yeah, thanks.
From that day on, I saw Aaron in a totally new. And when I told Jim about how Aaron's mom was sick without revealing the part that I spoke to him, he just rolled his eyes.
That guy's a phony. Don't believe everything you hear, Juniper.
Jim hated Aaron, but I guess I had started to have feelings for him. One day at lunchtime, when Jim wasn't around, Aaron approached me.
Hey, Juniper, want to catch a movie together? Barbie's playing. I heard it's hilarious.
Sure, why not? But just as friends, right? But Barbie, are you sure?
Absolutely. I know you'll love it. If you love it, I'm sure I'll love it. I'm talking too much. See ya.
Day of the movie arrived, and I had come up with a plan to watch Barbie with Aaron without Jim knowing. I told Jim I was feeling sick and needed to rest, which wasn't entirely a lie, because I felt butterflies in my stomach at the thought of spending time with Aaron at the cinema. Aaron and I laughed our hearts out at the silly scenes in Barbie. It was so fun! But as we left the cinema, I was in for a surprise. Jim was standing there looking heartbroken and hurt.
Juniper, who lied to me? I thought we were supposed to be best friends. And here you are with Aaron, of all people.
It's not what you think, Jim. Aaron is a really nice guy.
Juniper, please. This guy, he's a snake.
Hey, dude, I'm standing right here. You better shut that mouth.
You shut up and stay away from Juniper.
Before I knew it, Jim threw a punch at Aaron and knocked him on the ground. I was shocked.
Are you crazy? Jim, what's gotten into you? You hurt him badly.
What? Junibert, you're my friend. You're supposed to be on my side.
Jim, I'll be friends with whoever I want. I can't stay around you. It's like I don't even know who you are.
I then helped Aaron up and walked him home. He could have pressed charges against Jim, but he didn't, which was very kind of him. In the days that followed, Jim tried to contact me many times, but I wasn't ready to talk to him yet. It felt like everything was spinning out of control, and I needed some time to sort out my feelings. So on the day of the rap battle, instead of participating, I messaged Jim that I wouldn't be joining. All he replied with was a simple okay. Feeling torn and anxious, I decided to at least visit the rap battle to see Aaron perform and support him. But what I saw there left me shook. Jim was trying his best, but Aaron, he was killing it and not in a good way.
Hey, Jimbo, you lost your friend. Now you're on your own. My tricks played well. She fell for my lies. What a surprise to the cinema took her. She didn't know baked about my mom. Perfect, sorrowful show. She thought I'd change, but it was just a facade. Remember that. Call I tipped you off so odd to gain her sympathy. I took a punch so tough now she's on my hook. My power to show it's enough.
My emotions went wild as I heard Aaron's hurtful words. Seeing Jim's pained expression, it hit me hard. He was right about Aaron's tricks. It all clicked. He had done the whole nice guy act to distract me from the rap battle. She messed with the wrong girl. Without even thinking, I jumped on the stage next to Jim.
Jim, my buddy, you know I got your back through thick and thin. We never lack fake friends leave, but we stand tall, bonds unbreakable, never gonna fall. They're just haters, but we're the real deal, and that's all. As for you, Aaron, you're a fake, always playing games. Lies, manipulation, it's all the same. Emily Dickinson said, tell the truth, but till it's land, but your lies won't fool me. They won't enchant with Jim. I stand firm your tricks won't grant.
Hearing this, Jim jumped up and down and hugged me tight.
I knew you'd come.
I had to. Now, come on, let's win this thing.
Jim and I were doing amazing. We were spitting verses in the mic like we were on fire. In the end, it was us against Aaron and his gang, and I decided to bring my A game and finish him once and for all. But before I could speak, Jim took the mic and left me totally blown.
You call my friend naive, but let me retort. She's like a rainbow shining bright, never short like twinkle, twinkle. Little star she'll reach for the sky while you're stuck in the dark, telling lie after lie. Life's a journey, not a devious scheme in the little engine that could she follows her dream. Rise and shine while you're left in the dark with no true friends, no real spark.
The rap battle ended. Jim dropped the mic, leaving Aaron speechless.
Oh my god, how did you do that?
Learn from you, Juniper.
In the end, we totally nailed it and won the cash prize. As Aaron tried to get off the stage, I quickly called out his name.
Hey Aaron, remember the deal. Apologize to Jim in front of everyone. Come on, yeah, come back on stage.
Aaron's face turned red as a tomato. And like a kid who was punished, he took the mic and apologized to Jim. Now that was a mic drop. Once we left the venue, Jim took me straight to the bookshop where my grandma's book was.
Get that poetry book you've always wanted.
But it's not just my money. We both won. You get part 2.
No, I wanted to win just for you, Juniper.
Oh my god, you're the best friend ever. Jim?
Remember, true friends got your back. No matter what fake people and lies can't break. Make real friendship. Trust your buddies.
Hi, I'm Soleil from Monterey Bay, and my life was a nightmare until I turned 15. Before I continue, please like and subscribe to For Eve. I was born with a condition called macrodontia that meant my teeth were much larger than normal size. It wasn't a big deal, but people were giving me a hard time for it. Like one time in 4th grade, I was waiting in line for picture day when my teacher, Mrs. Smith, pulled me aside.
Sweetie, I need you to keep your mouth closed for the picture. No smiling, okay?
You don't want me showing my teeth, do you?
It's just that you're such a pretty girl, and your teeth just may be a bit distracting for the picture.
It's not my fault you think my teeth are distracting. I have a condition, you witch. Maybe I shouldn't have called Mrs. Smith a witch. It landed me in double detention. But luckily, I told my parents everything that had happened, and they were furious. They got my teacher fired for discrimination against a kid, and I felt pretty pleased with myself. Though unfortunately, kids at school started making fun of my teeth after the picture day incident. I ignored them most of the time, but sometimes I just wanted to slap their dumb faces. The only thing that helped me through the day was singing after school in my room. It was my dream to become a singer, but I was way too shy to sing in public. Then one day, everything changed when a new girl came to our class. Her name was Lydia, and she was a famous child actress. I'd loved her movies ever since kindergarten. She was literally my idol. We were even paired as lab partners and instantly became friends. I told Lydia all about the bullying and my witch teacher, Mrs. Smith, and she was so sweet.
Those people are dumb. You're perfect just the way you are. Just stick by my side, and none of the bullies will ever bother you again.
Soon, I found out Lydia was right. Whenever I was with her, the kids left me alone. I was untouchable. By the time Lydia and I were in 8th grade, we'd become besties. But when we got to high school, things got a little crazy. On our first day, kids started staring and whispering at us in the hallway. Within seconds, everyone pushed past me so they could take selfies with Lydia and ask for her autograph. This went on all morning, and by lunchtime, I decided to study in the library for some peace and quiet. Then suddenly, as I was walking to a table, I tripped over someone's shoe from behind. We both fell forward, and I landed on top of some girl.
Get off me, you jerk!
Geez, I'm sorry, it was an accident.
Please! I know who you are. You're the new bodyguard of that teen actress Lydia. You think you're so important that you don't have to look where you're going.
First of all, I don't think that at all. And second, I'm not Lydia's bodyguard. I'm her best friend.
Haha! Well, she's telling everyone you're her new bodyguard. If I were you, I'd find out what that's about.
The girl got up and stormed off. What was she talking about? I found out later the girl's name was Kara, and everyone was super creeped out by her. Part of it was because she wore black lipstick and dyed her hair white. The other reason was because she just sat in the library all day and never talked to anyone. So I probably shouldn't take anything she said seriously, right? But her comment about me being Lydia's bodyguard was just so weird. So I decided to confront Lydia about it, and when I did, she got really quiet.
I have to tell you something. I have a stalker. He's some obsessed fan who's been sending me weird letters that he's gonna kidnap me and we're gonna get married. Ugh, I don't even want to talk about it. I just really need a bodyguard.
Whoa, I had no idea. But wouldn't it be better if you hired some big, tough adult? I mean, I can't fight a weirdo stalker.
Soleil, you're my best friend. You're the only person I trust. I don't want some stranger following me around 24/7. Please, I need you to do this for me.
Okay, don't worry. I want you to be safe. So I'll be your bodyguard. Lydia was really relieved, and I was glad I could protect her. But soon I discovered being her bodyguard was a living hell. Not only did I have to follow Lydia everywhere, I had to show away everyone who tried to talk to her. Lydia just didn't trust anyone, but her fans blamed me for it.
I just wanted to know where Lydia bought her bracelet. I'm not trying to hurt her, you jerk.
Then one day, things got really out of hand. I was walking Lydia down the hall when this muscular jock tried to shove me.
Out of my way! Buck teeth! I want to talk to our local movie star, aka my future girlfriend!
Lydia just looked at her phone, and I knew that meant she wasn't interested and didn't want to deal with him. Sorry, dude, but Lydia doesn't want to talk to you. And as her bodyguard, I'll have to ask you to leave. At that second, the guy grabbed my shoulder and I had no idea what he was gonna do. I turned to Lydia for help, but I didn't see her anywhere. Instead, some girl pinned the guy's arms behind his back. It was Kara!
Leave her alone, psycho! My mom's a cop and can have you locked up so you never see the light of day again.
Kara let the guy go and he ran off. I was amazed that she, of all people, had defended me. Wow, Kara, I can't thank you enough for protecting me. I was so scared.
Don't get used to it. I just felt bad for you because you're the bodyguard of that stuck-up princess. Notice how she just walked off while you almost got beaten up?
Kara walked off, and I realized her words made sense. Lydia had abandoned me, and worse. When I kept calling and texting her, she didn't answer. The same day at school, I saw Kara walking into the auditorium, which was empty. This girl was so mysterious. I followed her inside, and seeing her, my jaw dropped. She was playing the piano, and she was incredible. Holy croosh! You're a pianist? I didn't mean to sneak up on you. Please don't punch me. But you're really good, dude.
Oh, you again! Yeah, I play the piano, but I'm not that good. I mean, I kinda am, but I could never play in front of other people.
I totally get what you're saying. I've always wanted to be a singer, but I've never had the guts to sing in front of anyone.
So, why not sing something now? Come on! No one's here and you've heard me play piano. It's only fair.
I took a deep breath and started to sing something. And for the first time, I saw Kara smile.
You're not bad at all, Soleil. You should try out for the spring showcase. If you do, maybe I'll accompany you.
I felt my heart race. Was she serious? At that second, my phone rang and it was Lydia. Girl, where have you been? I've been calling you all day.
I am so sorry, but you have to come to the school parking lot. My stalker just showed up.
Oh no! I panicked and hung up the phone. Then I ran out of the auditorium, totally forgetting about Kara. When I got to the parking lot, I stopped short when I saw Lydia kissing some guy. Lydia, what's going on? Where's the stalker?
Oh, this is him. I decided in the end. I like him and he's cute.
What? Why would you like someone who stalked you and made you feel unsafe?
He didn't stalk me. Stalk me. He's just some guy who hit on me at the mall, and I wasn't interested, so I thought he might stalk me. But I took his number anyway, in case I wanted to give him a chance. And I did.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how exhausted I've been being your bodyguard? Some guy even grabbed me, and you left me to make out with some stranger.
Well, I thought if I told you the full truth, you wouldn't be my bodyguard. You have no idea what it's like to be me, having to talk to fans all the time, and being a celebrity. You've never even had a real friend before me. It's fine. It's just, you have no idea what I've gone through.
What the heck? I was too angry to even answer her, so I just stormed off. I couldn't believe Lydia. Maybe it was tough being a celebrity, but did she have any idea what I had gone through? Being bullied my whole life and never having friends. I decided then and there I was done living in Lydia's shadow. I was trying out with Kara for the Spring Showcase. It was my turn to shine. So the next day, I auditioned with Kara, and it went amazingly. The director was blown away by our talent, and I had no idea what I'd been so scared of. We were in. Craziest of all. All the other performers were chosen, and we got the last spot. But just as we were walking out of the auditorium, I saw Lydia sitting in the back row, and her face was white with rage.
How could you do that to me, Soleil? You knew I wanted to sing for the showcase. The directors aren't accepting any more performers now.
You never told me you were auditioning. You don't even sing.
Of course I sing. And no offense, but you're not meant to be a performer. You need a certain look, and you don't have it. I love you, but someone needs to break it to you.
I felt myself boil with rage. Who was she to say I couldn't be a performer because of my teeth? Then suddenly, Kara whipped out her phone and held it in front of Lydia's face. A video started playing of a girl screeching.
Remember at Grandpa's birthday party when we did karaoke and you sang like a dying cat? Well, I filmed the video, and if you try to get in our way of performing, I'll post it online.
You are so mean, Kara. And for your information, I sing way better now. And I'm not gonna let my bestie embarrass herself in front of everyone.
With that, Lydia stomped off, and I was so confused. How did she and Kara know each other? And why did Kara say Grandpa?
In case you're wondering, Lydia and I are cousins. You guys may be friends, but I'm the only one who knows she's a two-faced witch.
What? You guys are cousins? No, wait. Look, I know Lydia can be a little selfish, but she's not a bad person. She totally saved my life in middle school. All the kids were teasing me because of my teeth, and she protected me. Lydia's the only one who's seen me for who I am as a person and not what I look like.
Oh, babe, you are just too naive. Come with me, and I'll show you what kind of person Lydia really is.
Kara caught my full attention, and I followed her to Lydia's locker. I watched as Kara picked the lock and took out a worn-out journal.
This is Lydia's diary. I like reading it for my own personal entertainment. I swear, if people knew how evil she really is, she wouldn't be famous. Look at all this stuff she says about people.
I grabbed the diary from Kara, and to my horror, it was filled with nasty comments about every kid at school. And then I saw something that broke my heart. Lydia had cut out pictures of me and colored in my teeth with black marker on the page she'd written. I don't know how much longer I can pretend to be this freak's friend, but her loser status makes me feel so much better about myself. Before I could stop myself, I burst into tears. My whole friendship with Lydia had been a lie. Kara put her arm around me.
I know it sucks, but at least you know the kind of person she is now. I'll help you get revenge. We'll crush her at the showcase.
Thanks, Kara, but I think I just need to be alone right now. I went home and ditched the rest of my classes. I didn't come out of my bedroom for 2 days and refused to go to school. I was just so depressed and I felt like such an idiot. And then my mom came to my room with some news.
Soleil, I know you're suffering right now, but I wanted to tell you something that for sure will cheer you up.
What is it?
Your dad and I finally saved up the money to get braces. We can finally fix your teeth.
Why? Because I'm too ugly for you to look at?
Of course not, sweetie. This has nothing to do with looks. It's just better for your jaw. If we get this fixed, it'll be easier to brush your teeth and eat and take care of dental hygiene.
Mom made a pretty good point. So that week, I let her take me to the orthodontist and I got braces. They were super uncomfortable, but I felt better knowing I was finally going to take care of my teeth. Then finally, when I was back at school, I spotted Lydia. I hadn't seen her since I'd read her diary, and when she saw me with braces, she freaked.
OMG, are you crazy? I thought you were proud of how you looked. Yet you got braces, which means you obviously hate yourself.
No, I love myself. That's why I got braces for my health. Also, congratulations. You don't have to pretend to be my friend anymore. I made new friends. Way better friends. With that, I walked away before she could answer. Kara was waiting for me by my locker. I couldn't believe I'd misjudged her. Maybe she was a freak like me, but she was amazing. That evening, Kara and I had our show, and I was super nervous. We had to go back to school at 7 p.m. to get ready. When we got there, crowds of kids were already outside the building. That's when we saw a mob of kids in the courtyard gathered around Lydia, yelling at her. They were holding their phones in her face and saying things like two-faced and sicko. What was going on? That's when I saw Kara laughing in the corner.
I posted the pages of Lydia's diary all over Instagram. Now everyone knows all the awful things she wrote about them.
Whoa, Kara. I know she's a jerk, but isn't that kind of low?
Not as low as faking being your best friend for years, and everyone deserves to know the truth about her. Trust me, Soleil, I still felt a little weird about it.
But I knew deep down, Kara was right. As we walked on the stage later together, the audience cheered and whistled. Don't be afraid of the decisions you make, because life is all about making choices and learning from them.